Let's see if this works. It's on 17%. 17. If I put you in here, it'll be a little bit too light. So I'm gonna stand over here. Let's see what we can do to get this light popping. Oh, hello, honey. Hi, my dears. How are you guys doing? How is everything? How is life? How is school? How is everything? Everything. It has been a while since I have filmed. This is a very informal video. I just wanted to get something up for you guys, kind of update you on everything that's been going on with school and life and yada yada. It's been a minute. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like hold the camera, you know, but and try and get the good light in here, but you know how that goes. If you guys can tell, I'm in a different background. I have moved in with my mom, and it is good so far. I moved in last week. Today's Thursday, what, the 4th? I moved in on Friday the 29th, I want to say. It was definitely a lot of work. Very time consuming. I was very tired, but I got everything in by Friday, turned in my keys and did all that good stuff. So yeah, with let's see, with what do I want to tell you guys? So yeah, everything is good so far. You know, it's cool living with my mom. It's been a week, so I can't really say much about it, but I mean, it's good. I don't have to worry about paying bills or anything like that. Obviously, I do want to help my mom out, and that, which I do, so that's good as well. And we're just so close to Ariana's school, to my grandma's house, which is literally right down the street. So it's just so convenient. I'm saving so much on gas instead of, you know, coming over here and then going to work and then coming back and then going home. It just saves a lot of time and energy and all that good stuff. With school, so far everything is going well. I had my first test, I believe, in week 3, and I did really good. I got a 90 on it, so I'm super hype about that. Like I've told you guys before, you need to have a 78 average in all your tests in order to pass the class. If you don't have that, it doesn't matter what you have in the class. If you don't have a 78 average on your test, you won't pass. So I'm super happy that I got like a 90 on it. I don't have to worry about, oh my God, I need to get this certain grade in order for me to pass. It was pretty easy. I studied, we had like a recorded study hall, so I really listened to that and just wrote down some notes. It was for my nutrition class. So right now we are in week 5. It is Thursday, so we're in week 5 right now. I just had class this morning, my microbiology class, and it was super good. We my lab, because my lecture's online. But my micro lab was super good. Today we cultured bacteria, so next week we'll go ahead and look in and see what everything looks like. In all my other classes, everything is good. My nutrition is good. Algebra, micro, everything's good. It's a little difficult, but I have gotten back into my routine, using my planner, writing everything down when I need to complete things. So that really helps a lot, letting me know when I have to do my stuff. So that's been helping a lot. So school's going good so far. I can't wait until October when I start like my legit crazy nursing classes, like pharm and fundamentals. It's gonna be super hard. People tell me all the time. I have a friend, he's in pharmacology and fundamentals right now too, and he tells me, save me, that I'm dying. I'm like, oh my God, like that is how I'm gonna be come October. But thankfully, you know, I moved in here, so I won't need to worry about working as much and all that stuff. Speaking of working, you guys know I had told you guys before that come October I was gonna go part-time in my job because I wouldn't be able to work full-time and do pharmacology and fundamentals. I wasn't gonna do it for the rest of my nursing school career, whatever you want to call it, education. I was gonna cut my hours to part-time. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because, you know, we're friends and I feel like this is real life stuff. I keep it really real on my channel and I let you know what it is. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you every freaking little thing because obviously some things are private, but I'm gonna keep it real with you because we are all kind of in the same situations with school and everything and struggling and all that nonsense. But the job that I work for is a private company. It's a private company, and we work with the state, and we deal with people who drive with suspended licenses. We The way we make our business is we get referrals from the state when people go to court for driving with a DWLS or MVDL, no valid driver's license. People come into the program, and we dismiss the criminal charge from their record. Well, it's been super, 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 super slow for the past couple of months. And I don't want to say past couple of months, but it's been slow for a very, very, very long time. So, if it's slow, if we don't get people referred to us, then we don't really get money, and the business doesn't really make money. So it's been slow. We know this. We've had to cut classes and all this type of stuff. We got a letter last week from the owners of the company letting us know that they were going to be making cuts. And they didn't say like cuts like employee wise, like people are getting laid off, but budget cuts, like, we wouldn't be getting a bonus at the end of the month if we reached our goal, and stuff like that. Budgeting cuts, like, they were super, super vague. And I don't like that. That's shady. And so at that point we knew that it was really, really, really bad. So then one of the owners came on Monday, to talk to us, to talk to my manager. And he didn't talk to all of us. He talked, because there's only 3 of us that work there. It's me, my manager, and then my other coworker. He is a male. I wasn't there. I was in class. So he didn't really talk to my other coworker. He mostly talked to my manager. And me and my manager are very good friends. I've known her since high school. So, but when he did talk to the 2 of them together, he assured my coworkers that, he let them know that people were getting laid off in Miami because the main company is in Miami, and they have a whole bunch of other divisions over there. And over here, they just have this one division for the DWLS. So he let everybody know, he let us know that people were getting laid off, but not to worry that wasn't going to happen in our office. Mind you, then my manager tells me that he's over here asking her questions about all of our situations, like what do we do, where do we live, what's going on, how do you pay for your stuff, stuff like that. Super shady. So let me see, yesterday was Wednesday, and I get a call from the HR person, and she tells me to get on Skype because everything is in Miami and we have to Skype them from over here. She tells me to get on Skype, and I already knew like something was coming. I knew it. So I'm thinking I'm going to get my hours reduced, which is perfectly fine. Like, I was going to go part-time in October anyways. I didn't want to go part-time now because I wanted to save as much money as I can, but, it would have been whatever. So I get on the Skype call, and basically she tells me that I'm being laid off. Yeah, at first she's like, oh, we can't keep your hours full-time, blase. And I'm like, okay, so they're going to cut my hours part-time. That's perfectly fine. I can do classes, whatever. I don't care. And so I'm asking her, and I'm like, so what does this mean, that I'm not going to be employed here anymore? And she's like, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing personal, but they're doing cuts everywhere. And in my head, I'm like, well, he was just here talking about that we weren't getting laid off here. So I don't get where this is coming from. Like, if you guys can't really keep me part-time, not even 20 hours a freaking week, then it really must be bad. And it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. It sucks. But at the same time, I really don't care. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, sad, depressed. Obviously, the feeling of being laid off sucks. Like, it sucked, her talking to me and telling me this stuff. It really did. But at the same time, I feel like that company has really screwed me from the beginning. Like, I've never gotten a raise. I've been there for 2.5 years. And when I went full time, I didn't even get not a penny raise. Like, they just been screwing me from the beginning. So I really don't care. So in my head, and like, we were preparing for this. Like, me and my manager, we were talking about it on Tuesday, and we were like, we got to start looking for jobs because it's bad and we don't know what can happen. And look, Wednesday, here it is, and I'm getting the boot. I have been there longer than my coworker, but he does have a degree in criminal justice, and he is like a case manager there. So I get why it was me, because I don't really do much but the front desk stuff. So, like, I get it, and I don't take it personally. It's just a feeling of being laid off. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. I'm just super glad that it happened now that I moved in with my mom and not before when I was living in my apartment, because I really would have spazzed and been like, yo, what am I about to do? But now that I live with my mom, it's okay. I am looking for jobs. I'm just looking for a part-time job. I can't work full-time. So hopefully I find something, and something near where I live, because I'm tired of driving freaking 30 minutes to work, being stuck in hour traffic and all this nonsense. Whatever. Everything happens for a reason. I'm not stressing it. I'm not worried about it. I do have, you know, money and savings, but it's like, you know, I do need a job. I can't be without a job. I feel freaking like shit, basically, you know, and I do have a child that I need to provide for, and she needs things, and I need to work regardless. So I'm just looking for a part-time. If anybody live in the Tampa area, know any jobs hiring, let a girl know. But yeah, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. God has a plan, and there's lots of bigger and better things. Honestly, I've been applying to get into hospitals, like part-time jobs, and it's super difficult to get into hospitals, but I've been applying even from way back, and hopefully, you know, I do get something in that. And if I don't, that's okay. As long as I have a job, I'm cool with that. If I can't find a job anytime soon, I definitely will be filing for unemployment. They're gonna pay me my damn money. My coworker was telling me that, you know, file for that, and I'm like, I just feel like shit, like, ugh, filing for unemployment, like, I can't do shit for myself. You know, does anybody feel like that? Like, just like unproductive, and like, ugh, like filing for unemployment, like, but I get it. That's what it's there for, these type of situations. So I will do that. You know, get assistance where I can. I'm a freaking single mom. And thankfully, I live with my mother, so, you know, I'm happy about that. But anyways, I just wanted to fill you guys in on what's been going on in my life. Other than that nonsense, everything's been going gooch. You know, I try not to let things stress me. I leave it all to God. He has a plan for everything, for sure. And yeah, so they did give me like a 2-week notice. So I will be working next week because my coworker is going on vacation, and then I'll be working the week after that, and then I'm done. So it is what it is. Next week I will be coming to you guys with another video. I've been getting some requests about doing a video for, you know, new students going into nursing school come October, or August. We're already in August. So I'm gonna do that. That will be out next week. I got you guys for real. Don't worry. I just wanted to give you an update, let you know what's been going on. But I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for all the support as always. We're like at a G subscribers. Like, I love you guys. So all my OG subscribers, thank you so much for riding with me. I really appreciate it. For all the kind words to my new subbies, thank you so much for subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel and you're watching this video and you still haven't subscribed yet, if you kind of sort of like this video and you kind of maybe a sort of teeny bit like me, you know, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Te quiero mucho, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.